Hi, I'm Mark Graham. Today I'm going to teach you how to swap out the RTD on your Silverbac. Alright guys, first thing to do is identify your RTD, which one you have. So there's two different kinds of RTDs. One is a full length RTD where it connects to the board and goes all the way to the probe. The second style is a split style. It connects to your board again, and then your RTD is a separate piece, and basically there's a plug in the middle. On the control board there's a couple things here as well. You will see the models where this piece goes into here, you tighten the screws, that connects it to the board. And there's also versions out there where this is actually soldered to the board, so that plug is already on there. And so to identify which one you have in your grill, you can look between the hopper and the barrel. And if you see these wires bundled up with this little black plug, you simply fish that out, unplug the RTD, swap it out as I'll show you here in a minute, and you're ready to rock and roll. If you do not see that plug system between the barrel and the hopper, then we got to remove the control board and disconnect the other end from the control board, but I'll show you guys how to do that here in just a second. All right guys, so I looked between the hopper here and it definitely has the bundle here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the tie here, and I'm simply going to unplug the RTD, letting it loose. And then I can, inside here, I'm going to use a Phillips screwdriver and remove the screw from inside. All right, once I have that screw removed, now I can simply take this and pull out your RTD just like that. All right guys, so now we're ready to install the new one. So simply take your black plug, run it through the hole, all the way down. Then you can take it, turn and go through the barrel to the gap here, and then you should be able to pull it up. Once you get that, come inside, use that one screw and nut, secure your RTD back in place, pull your slack out here, plug your connectors back in, secure your wires, and you're good to go. All right, so if you look between the hopper and you don't see that bundle with the black plug, that means we're gonna have to remove the control board to get to the other end, and I'll show you how to do that. All right guys, so to get to the back side of the control board, we're gonna need a couple things. We're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver, a pair of side cutters, and a small straight screwdriver. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove these two screws, the two screws down here, the two screws on the side, and there's also two screws in the back. That will release this bottom pan. At that point, I can use my side cutters, cut a few of the zip ties that are securing the harness underneath there. That'll give me the slack to get this board out and see the back of it, and then you can make your disconnection at that point. So let's get this thing taken apart. All right, so I cut the ties underneath. That gave me a little bit of slack to pull the board out and tip it. And you can see we got our connectors here. So simply take a small screwdriver, remove these two screws. Then you got your wire disconnected. At this point, it's disconnected from the board. So like in the earlier section there, just remove the one screw inside securing the RTD, and you can pull this whole cable out through the hopper and through the barrel, and just replace it just using the opposite direction. And when you go to reinstall it here, it does not matter which way these wires go. They're polar, so it does not matter. And simply hook it up. Make sure those two screws are secured. Give them a little tug. Make sure they look good, and you should be all set.